Welcome to this meandering on today, March 25th, 2026, a sort of gray Wednesday morning. I was coming here to the New York farm colony because there's no more snow, lots of fallen trees, and my objective was to go look for the Richmond-Paul County, Paul Farm, cemetery, which is part of this New York farm colony here in the Greenbelt of Staten Island. I have something I want to film over in that cemetery and a story to tell for a future video. Therefore, this caught my attention. This is the other side of the women's dormitory. And linked below is my exploration of the other side of this building. Now, I went into one of the tower areas, and I'll show you that area in a bit. But I explored that. I went up to the third floor. I went on the outer edge path and saw the upper tower. Here, this caught my attention because every time I came here last year, it was all overgrown. And spring has yet to be sprung in this area. So what I'm going to do is, you'll see behind me, there's a little entrance. I'm going to go into the basement there. I'm going to see if the floors are sturdy enough to go in there. And we'll have a little exploration. See what's what? Okay, so we have a lower floor, which stairs you can potentially see going up in there. I'm not gonna head there just yet. What I wanna do, and that goes up, and it looks like a platform. I do wanna make sure they're safe to go up. They look like metal steps that go up and up. Maybe we could check that out. But I'm gonna start off down here where some immature teenagers have scribbled a phallic symbol, to say it lightly. This looks like the basement, and I want to check that out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little walk through this side of the building and see what it looks like. All right, coming in here, there's some expletives on the door, of course. This old door going down. You got your wooden roofing here, still relatively intact. And down to the basement. These are cement steps, and there's a window. Old brick and light over there. Let's have a look. It's all collapsed. Not much way of getting in there, but we can certainly pop and have a closer look. All debris collapsed. This is the upper floors collapse over the years. Hanging there is probably asbestos. It's a wall and all sorts of debris. All right, so this doesn't look like much we can enter from this way. But that is a look from the basement. Let's swing around and go back up. Just coming out of the basement area that we were just in, just to give a look. Here's the top of the basement. Here's the door I pointed out before. We're gonna pop in there and see what we can do. Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed that this is accessible. This is underneath the staircase. Usual graffiti. Take a careful step up and down here. Let's see. So here's where we were, just outside here. And there's a door flowing out there. The buildings in the background you can see. Let's see what we can see here. There's a door there. Lots and lots of debris from the upper collapse. You see the peak over there, the one side of roof and floors. This is the middle section of the dormitory, which, if I'm correct in the research I conducted prior, this is indeed the women's dormitory. Okay, let's see what's over here. This is where we came in. It's the other side. This may have been a patio or a porch at some point. Other side of the debris, you can see rooms down there that may have been separated into little living quarters. The other side of the basement area. I wonder if I can get to that door down there and have a peek in. Let's see if, I'm not sure about these stairs. Let's find out. Some interesting graffiti. 2021, Baby Vulture. Now, this area, just outside here, looks like another type of patio maybe at one time. But from my prior video, exploring the half that you see before you, there's the tower. There's a door. In that video, you'll see me go across, which is right there, and go around a little bit. And then I took some shot to see this tower, and you can see across, which I just showed you, and I'll show you again, to the other half of this dormitory. So, you see some of the structures that once held the walls together and the roof, and there's some piping along the wall there, some I-beams. Down below on this side of the dormitory. I'm seeing a little hole in there. You see that there? I just zoomed in so I could see it a little bit better. But I'll have to go over there and stick my camera in there and see what's in there. Who knows? Could be a tunnel entrance. This is the highest point that I can ascend. You see another portion of that in there. Let's get a closer look. It looks like it once had floor connected to it down there. All right. That's a cute little companion video to what I had done previously. It adds to the fuller, broader exploration of this property. I'm gonna head back down, see what else I can add. Okay, so we're back down. So I was up there and saw that part of the property there. Now, I'm back down outside. Lots of fallen brickwork, old wood, just a little cubby hole underneath the platform here. I wanted to see what's what. And it's just a brick cubby hole. There's nothing really there. I just want to have a look over here and down. And we'll check out that hole that I saw from above. I'm not going down that. It's all collapsed, obviously. We saw. But there's the outside view of where you saw me before. There's some more brick. No pipe, I noticed from above. Let's have a look inside this old window. Looks like it could have been a bathroom from the tile work. Might have been a urinal or something over there, toilet. I can't really tell. There's no way in. So, there's just a peek inside there. Let's go over to that hole. Just some interesting debris. Looks like an old commode. Broken up. I don't know if it was for a child, for elderly. There's another look inside. This could be more of a shower area. And all the collapsed brick. All right. Let's walk on over to that hole, which is right over there. Call it a day. It seems a lot of these dormitories have this square cement hole. The Insane Nurses Pavilion, if you go back and look at my video history, has one. And this seems to be piping antiquated piping, a ladder for the workmen to get down there, and try to control the water and pressure and such like that. So there's that. So that's our explore for today. See you in the next one.